Match number 5 of the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019 has the South Africans looking to bounce back after being outclassed in the opening day against England. It also sees Bangladesh kickstart their World Cup campaign. There are expectations from Bangladesh now. They've made it to the knockout phases in both the last 250 over ICC tournaments. Two very elegant left-handers join me to look ahead to this game. Shahryar Nafees and Albie Morkel looking even more elegant in the suits that they've donned.
Yeah, firstly, on the team, I think it would only be fair to the guys that they rolled out in the first game to give them another go. You know, they got beaten comprehensively by England. The guys will be hurting, and I'm sure, you know, those guys would want to prove a point. I think they would be expected to beat Bangladesh. In the perfect world, like I said before the first game, you know, I still would have Dave Miller in. I still would have Chris Morris in. They give you that X factor that we so badly needed in the first game, and but I can't see that happening. I don't think South Africa will change the team. Yeah, in terms of how the team go, you know, obviously Thursday was a tough day at the office for them. They'll be hurting. I think the only thing, the saving grace for them will be the fact that it was a quick turnaround time, couple of days, and they play Bangladesh tomorrow. But also with that, Bangladesh, you know, they've beaten South Africa in a World Cup before. They've beaten South Africa in a tournament in Bangladesh. So, you know, pressure will be on.
Yep, the pressure will be on South Africa. Bangladesh, on the other hand, Shahryar, are quite confident. I'm sure the mood is pretty good back in Bangladesh too. Let me have a look at your playing 11 first before I get thoughts as Bangladesh's World Cup campaign kicks off. They'll be hoping that there are no serious injuries. Tamim Iqbal went for a bit of a scan after being hit on the wrist in training just yesterday. Other than that, there's also a little concern on Mohammad Saifuddin, who also is looking to get to full fitness. Though there have been niggles through and through, you still pick the likes of Saifuddin in your ideal 11, and there is spin in Mehdi Hassan and of course Shakib Al Hasan. Take me through that 11 for you.
So far the news is Tamim will be fit for the next match, so hopefully we can start with Tamim, and then the batting order goes through with Shomo because he's been in good touch. I want to play Litton in the number 3 position because he's been in good touch also, and if he bats number 3, then our middle order batting and lower middle order batting, which has been not that great, can become prolonged. Then Saqib, Mushfiq, Mithun and Mahmudullah. I want to pick Mehdi Hassan because last match we saw Moeen Ali and Adil Rashid bowled pretty well against the South African batsmen. So Saqib Al Hasan and Mehdi Hassan will be the key spinners for the match. Mashrafi, Saifuddin and Mustafi. So I think this will be an ideal lineup to start the World Cup campaign. If and only if Tamim is not playing, then Lijon can go up to the opening slot and Sabbir comes in the number 7 position.
Right, Albie, one threat that Bangladesh tend to pose to oppositions is quality spin, and that is something that we've seen South Africa's middle order struggle with in recent numbers. We're looking at averages, and you'll see that the batting average of the top 7 against spin South Africa in terms of teams are 3rd from bottom. So that's not good reading. Does that in any way add to the temptation of wanting to play someone like David Miller, who's gotten better playing spin in the IPL, or do Rassie van der Dusen and David Miller and JP Duminy have that covered for you?
Yeah, like I said, I don't think they're going to change the team. The wicket at the Oval, that surprised me quite a bit the other day. I thought it was taking turn, you know, especially later on in that second innings. So South Africa will be wary about that. Bangladesh has got some fantastic spinners. You know, they're a good team. They've beaten South Africa in a World Cup before. They've beaten them at home. So the Proteas will know that. There will be lots of pressure on this game. But they also pride themselves, you know, in Test cricket they talk a lot about we got better against spin, we beat India at their own game. You know, that's the sort of talk they talk in the Test side. I haven't seen that quite filter through to the one-day side. So, you know, I think it's going to be a very close game. I do feel that South Africa will win, but it's going to be a very close game.
All right, and just lastly, what you told me, you think it'll be close, but South Africa perhaps just having the advantage. One player that they rest heavily on is Quinton de Kock. Now, Hashim Amla seems to have found some form in the warm-ups, but we saw even in that last game against England, when Quinton de Kock's wicket fell, it almost triggered the collapse. Until then, you thought South Africa were looking good in the chase. De Kock has a very good record against Bangladesh too. I'm just trying to think of whether if you look at one player that if he has a great World Cup, it may coincide with the team having a great World Cup, and that's Quinton de Kock. Do you get that impression?
Yeah, I think that's one of South Africa's biggest problems. They rely on three guys to score hundreds. Quinton will be one. Hashim in the past has been big for them, and Faf. If they fail, sort of the whole batting line will fail. If they do well, the guys tend to chip in all around, and guys play some cameos around them. If you take a team like England, for instance, their top six, I think they all average over 40, and most of the games they all contribute. They don't only rely on Root or, for instance, a Roy to score the runs.
Right, Shaurya, you do mention the importance of Tamim Iqbal coming back. That's highlighted in just his record. Whatever you say about Tamim, he has been prolific for Bangladesh. We're looking at the best batting averages for openers in ODIs since 2017, and he's only after Shai Hope and Rohit Sharma. So that's an excellent record he's got in the last couple of years. 30 innings, an average of 60, 400s and 12 50s. He is one of those that you can bank on to score you hundreds. You can't say that about too many teams now, 100 making ability. So they'd really be hoping Tamim's fit.
Yes, what I believe is he has been the best ODI batsman for Bangladesh for last few years. He is the batsman who gives you a good start, who carries on the bats long and bats deep, and he has the ability to score fast. He can play the slow game, he can play the anchor game, so he is very crucial for Bangladesh's success. He has been a very, very crucial player for Bangladesh's success. So hopefully he is fully fit, because with his form we don't have any doubt, because from 2017 he has been one of the world's top openers. So hopefully he's fit and he plays a very important role in the opening game.
Yeah, the other key player that you have is Mustafizur, and I saw that game, that warm-up game against India, and he did surprise Shikhar Dhawan. He seems to have brought back that extra bit of fizz or that extra bit of pace that I thought went missing about a year or so back when he was going through some injuries. Mustafizur, are you banking on him to have a big tournament for Bangladesh this World Cup?
Definitely, all of the Bangladeshi people want Mustafiz to fire, because he has been such a outstanding talent for Bangladesh. After he came back from the injury, what I personally believe the problem he had is he lost the swing. We all know that he has that ability to cut the ball, he has the ability to bowl those great slower balls, but the ball he used to swing both the ways, he lost it, and that's why he was banking on those slower deliveries, those cutters too much, and it became very predictable. The best thing about him is in the last match against India, he was swinging the ball both way, and when he swings the ball both way, he is a bowler who can swing, who can york you, who can give you a good bouncer, and he can bowl almost 140 every ball. So yes, it's very good that he is coming back to full form, and definitely he will one of the key players for Bangladesh's success throughout the whole World Cup.
All right, quietly confident or reasonably confident of your chances against South Africa, of Bangladesh's chances against South Africa, Shaurya?
Definitely, I'm confident, because Bangladesh has had a very good preparation coming to the World Cup. And what I believe is South Africa will be in big pressure, because they have got a very young team and they didn't perform that well. So Bangladesh will be in bit relaxed side, and hopefully Bangladesh plays their A game tomorrow and start the opening with a good win.
All right, many thanks to Shahryar Nafees, confident of Bangladesh's chances. Many thanks to Albie Morkel as well. This is match number 5, South Africa v Bangladesh at the Oval on Sunday.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.